Hi there. Thanks for joining us here at the Weather Network. It is Monday. It is the 16th of March, 5:34. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. Hope you had a good weekend and prepare for March break because it's going to be a busy time for a lot of folks. The roads should be a little bit quieter during the rush hours, but after the rush hours when everybody's going to be heading out.
Our own Kevin Yard, he is going to be heading to Canada's Blooms today, the largest garden and flower show. He'll be heading there around 6:30, so make sure you stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we got right now we got a fire. I'm just listening to fire crews. They're doing an incredible job. They're going into a major house fire at Bathurst and Ulster down near Dundas right now. It'll likely be closed off because they've got a fully involved house, 3 stories at least on fire, plus a garage on fire. So it's a real precarious situation.
All right, we'll have more details on that as well as the morning progresses. But first, let's take a quick look at our temperatures. We're going to like 13 today.
Awesome.
I mean, there's a chance Pearson can hit 10, and that'll be the first time we have seen double digits since December 27th. So
that'll be nice.
Yeah. All right, take a look at this musty video. We're bragging about our mild temperatures, and Atlantic Canada is dealing with this. Tons of snow. Some included in that record breaking. We'll talk a little bit more about that coming up. Your long ranger next is it's Monday, isn't it? Just here's Tom.
Yeah.
A very mild day today, but we do have some rain on the way. That southerly flow is actually helping to warm us up. But by this evening, we are going to be seeing some showers. Not much, though. And then we've got cooler temperatures coming in behind this cold front. So we're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain through much of the GTA. And then behind that, we've got cooler temperatures for the remainder of the week. A little bit below our seasonal average, but still above the freezing mark. Thanks, Kim, for that. Around the world in 60 seconds. You can check out more videos on our website, theweathernetwork.com. It's Monday. Thanks for joining us. It is the 16th of March, 5:44. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and hopefully had a good weekend, restored, rejuvenated, and ready for a chaotic week with the kids.
Yeah, March break activities are on.
I'll tell you, it's going to be a busy time on the roads, probably after the rush hour. During the rush hour, it shouldn't be too bad. Right now, we do have a fire down at Bathurst and Ulster, north of College. Fully involved house. They're trying to make sure no residents are still inside. They've already rescued at least 2.
Have they shut off any of the roadways?
They've got Bathurst partially blocked. Ulster is definitely blocked.
Okay. All right, good to know for your commute. We'll talk more about that coming up. But first, let's take a quick look at our current temperatures. We're actually really quite mild throughout the GTA. And you know what? We do have a little bit of rain on the way, but I'm okay with seeing green on a map instead of blue.
Well, absolutely. We've seen enough snow. I mean, goodness gracious, we've had nothing by comparison to Boston. Out through the eastern seaboard this weekend, they got hammered again.
I know, Atlantic Canada, poor things.
Guys, I'm telling you.
Sorry for them. Before we get to your long-range forecast, take a look at this video. Many hours. We'll talk more about that coming up in your extended force of nature. Long-range details are coming up as well, but first I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds. He has an update on your morning commute. A really good day today. We've got some sunshine, mild winds. It's going to be good. We've got 9 degrees for our daytime high for Toronto. We could hit 10 at Pearson. We start to see a little bit of active weather moving through this evening and through the overnight. We're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain. But behind that, we're really going to start to cool down. But I don't know about you, but I'm okay with seeing green on the map for a little while. I'm okay with it. Once that system moves out, high pressure moves in, which means we are going to be seeing some sunshine. But behind that cold front, we're actually getting a little pull of Arctic air that is going to cool us down. And then the next system to watch is this one coming in through Friday. This could mean a few flurries. But look at our long-range temperature. We're still staying at our daytime highs above the freezing mark, even though we're a little bit below seasonal. A nice day today. We are going to see a little bit of sunshine, quite a bit of cloud cover as well, as we do have a system approaching, but the winds are coming from the south, which will help warm up our temperatures. We're looking at a daytime high of about 9 degrees for Toronto, could hit 10 at Pearson. Rain moving in this evening, continuing through the overnight, but we're not getting a ton of moisture. We're only looking at about 5 millimeters throughout much of the GTA. Behind this system, however, things are going to really cool down. We've got that cold front coming through, and that Arctic high, I know it's still an Arctic high, is going to be bringing in a lot of colder air, but we are going to be seeing quite a bit of sunshine, so I don't think too many people are going to be complaining with that. I know this is going to be a very busy week for March break activity, so the weather looks as though it is going to cooperate for the most part, especially if you've got skiing plans, because there's nothing better than, lots of sunshine on your face. You're going down the slopes, the temperature's not too mild, so nothing's really melting. Looks pretty good for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Hamilton, same deal. We're looking at 2 degrees for tomorrow and Wednesday, Thursday 3. By Friday and into Saturday, new system coming in, could see some mixing.
This traffic report.
Hi there, good morning. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. It is Monday. It is the 16th of March. 4 minutes after 6 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. The beginning of March break, so all kinds of activities going on, extended hours. So Lots of things happening around the city for children to be entertained.
We went to the Royal Botanical Gardens yesterday to see the exotic frog display.
Oh, yeah, exotic frog display.
It was pretty cool.
I bet.
They were like little big poisonous ones.
Did you pick them up?
No,
No,
you couldn't touch them.
touch them?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, I didn't want to touch them.
No, I didn't think you would.
Especially the ones that are poisonous.
No,
thank
they're
you.
bad.
And you can't get warts from frogs. Did you know that?
Did you?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And they don't actually turn into princes.
No, they don't. Did you kiss one? No.
Maybe. I'm kidding. Let's take a look at our
Kiss
current
and
temperatures. No, yuck. Bleh. Some of them were like really big and slimy. And as we continue to brag about our lovely mild temperatures and spring-like values, this is what's happening in Atlantic Canada for the last weekend of winter. Your long-range details are coming up in just a few moments, but first, Tom's going to give us an update on traffic. Well, we have a nice day today. We are going to see a mix of sun and cloud, more cloud than sun probably by the afternoon because we do have an approaching system that is going to bring in some cloud cover. And then we're going to start to see the showers moving through. So this could be impacting your evening commute. Oh, by the way, 4 days till spring. Yay. Everybody's happy about this. All right, we've got rain continuing through the overnight. It's not a ton of rain. We're looking at about 5 millimeters, and I'm okay with seeing green on a map as opposed to blue. Now, behind this rain, unfortunately, we are going to be seeing cooler temperatures moving in. We've got a little bit of Arctic air filtering through, so our temperatures are going to be a little bit below our seasonal average. And then this system, Friday into Saturday, that's kind of our one to watch right now because as it stands, it looks as though we could see a little bit of snow, we could see a little bit of mixing, but it's really all going to depend on the timing. Until then, enjoy some of the sunshine that high pressure is going to bring in, and make sure you bundle up if you're heading out for outdoor activities because it is going to be a little bit on the cool side. Now, before we get to your long-range details, let's take a look at this must-see video. It's the time of year. We've got that freeze-thaw cycle, and Toronto's an old city with old pipes. Water main breaks were certainly an issue this weekend. As you can see, police and workers were on site. Oh, what a mess. And then, of course, when it gets cold overnight, we start to see the freezing. Ooh, it's just a mess. It's going to be over soon before we know it. We are going to see some sunshine today. We are going to see some showers tonight that'll help melt some of that snow. And temperatures are going to be quite mild. We're looking at a daytime high today of 9 degrees. Pearson could hit 10. The last time Pearson hit 10 degrees was December 27th, 2014. Funny that it was over Christmas and not, closer to November or October, but it was. And we're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain throughout the day today. Behind this system, we cool down dramatically behind that cold front. We'll get out of that warm sector. We're going to see a little bit of Arctic air push in through the lower Great Lakes, so expect to see temperatures feel a little cooler throughout the day tomorrow. We're looking at a daytime high of 3 degrees, 2 for Wednesday and Thursday, and then by Friday and Saturday, we are keeping our eye on a system right now. It's really all going to depend on the track and the timing, whether or not we see some snow on Friday, but it looks as though temperatures will be warm enough on Saturday for us to see some mixing. Thanks, Chrissy. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Monday. It is the 16th of March. And, well, we've been bragging a little bit about our mild temperatures, but in other parts of the country, they've still been dealing with pretty winter-like conditions. And that's put them over the edge. Lots of snow for Atlantic Canada. If you're heading there today, you certainly want to check flight schedules and dress for winter and bring lots of winter gear. Now for us today, and then it's going to leave us with cooler temperatures. So we've got increased cloud cover later on this afternoon. Cold front comes through the overnight, so that's going to be a little bit of a cool rain, and then temperatures only hitting around 1 tomorrow morning. We're not looking at a ton of rain. We're looking at about 5 millimeters in total, but behind this rain, we've got high pressure, which means sunshine, but it also means colder temperatures. We're still going to be above the freezing mark, but we are going to be below our seasonal average. And then as we get closer to the weekend, system to watch could bring us some light snow, possibly some mixing through the GTA. Here's Tom now with an update on traffic. Thanks, Kevin, and some of them are really, really spectacular. You're going to want to move in immediately. We've got sunshine today, getting up to 9 degrees is our daytime high. We can thank that warm sector and that southerly flow, but we do have some active weather moving in throughout the evening and overnight. We'll see a few isolated showers throughout the GTA. We're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain, so it'll be steadier at times. Behind that, however, temperatures are going to be cooling down dramatically, and we're going to be below seasonal, but above the freezing mark. Thank you for joining us on this Monday. It is March the 16th, 44 minutes after 6 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and hopefully you had a good weekend, getting the kids started on their March break, trying to get the Sleep habits changed a
What's
little bit.
Liam doing?
He's sleeping.
He's not doing anything, like not going to a camp or
He's
working, or
He's-
okay.
oh yeah, he's going to be working several days this week. So he'll be, and we'll probably go and play some squash and things like that this week. But he's looking forward to sleeping until past 9 o'clock.
He's going to sleep till noon.
He might.
Are you kidding?
He's got to be at work by 1.
Oh, exactly. He's going to sleep till noon.
Yeah.
Kevin Yard joins us at the Great Home Show and Canada Blooms Flower and Garden Show. And Kevin, you're seeing some really cool stuff today. Okay, that is very cool. How do I sign up to get one of those in my house? Thanks so much, Kevin. Before we get to your long-range details and your traffic update, take a look at this must-see video. They normally go out and clean the poles at this time of year because the weather has been so kind of up and down. They haven't had a chance to clean all of them, and that's why we're seeing so many fires. All right, we'll talk more about your long-range details in a moment, but first, here's Tom. A nice day today. We're going to see some sunshine, temperatures getting up to 9 degrees, increasing cloud cover by the afternoon, showers moving in through the evening and overnight, clearing by tomorrow morning, but behind that cold front, temperatures are going to be much colder. We're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain through much of southern Ontario, and then we see some sunshine. So high pressure moves in, but we're going to be seeing cooler temperatures. We're going to be above the freezing mark, but below our seasonal average. It's Monday. It is the 16th of March, and it's time now to take a look at your long-range forecast. We are going to be seeing mild temperatures for one more day. Today, we've got daytime highs getting up to about 9 degrees for the city of Toronto. Pearson could hit 10, and if it does reach double-digit territory, that will be the first time since December 27th, 2014. Now, of course, the caveat with these mild temperatures is that we do have a system on the way. That's why we're in that warm sector, getting that big push of southerly wind. We're also going to see some rain, but it's not going to be a ton of rain. It'll be moving in through the evening, and overnight we are going to pick up about 5 millimeters. And then throughout the day tomorrow, we've got much cooler temperatures behind that cold front. So it is going to be fairly windy, but it's going to be clearing. So we'll see some sunshine throughout the day. By Wednesday, continuing to be quite chilly, variable clouds in the forecast, and Thursday, very similar story. Now, by the end of the week, we do have a system that we're keeping our eye on, and of course, timing and the track of this system is really going to make it what it is. I mean, if it happens through Friday overnight, chances are good it's snow. If it happens during the day, because of our temperatures hovering on the freezing mark, could see some mixing, and the same story throughout the day on Saturday. Because look at our temperatures. We warm up significantly. We're looking at 5 degrees, so we've got some potential to start off with a bit of mixing and then some rain in the long-range forecast. And then as we get into the beginning of next week, temperatures still slightly below our seasonal average. All right, I'm going to turn things over to Tom Reynolds. He has an update on your morning commute. Good morning. Thanks for joining us here on the Weather Network. It is Monday. It is the 16th of March, 4 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. A sort of change of plans this week. Of course, children sleeping in, maybe some parents sleeping in too, for that matter.
Yeah.
Lucky you if you can. But yeah, a lot of opportunities to get out and see things around the city. It's going to be busy.
And Kevin Yard is doing just that this morning. He joins us from the Home Show in Canada Blooms. And Kevin, what are you up to right now? Thanks so much, Kevin. Now we're talking about spring and mild temperatures, and today looks pretty good. We'll talk about our long-range forecast coming up in just a few moments, but first I'm going to turn it over to Tom for traffic. Well, we've got some sunshine today, getting up to a high of 9 degrees. A little bit more cloud cover this afternoon. This evening, the rain moves in. We'll see showers continuing through the overnight. Clearing throughout the day tomorrow, about 5 millimeters of rain expected. Behind that cold front, temperatures are going to be dropping, but we're still going to be above the freezing mark with that high pressure, but we're going to be below our seasonal average. But all in all, I think the forecast looks pretty good for the remainder of March break. Well, we are going to be seeing some sunshine today. Temperatures will be mild with that southerly flow. We're getting up to a daytime high of 9 degrees, but we've got some active weather on the way for this evening and through the overnight. Rain on the way, not a ton. Looking at about 5 millimeters. Get out and enjoy the warmth while we have it today, because behind that cold front, temperatures are cooling down. Yes, I do. And today looks good. As you can see outside our Oakville studios, quite a bit of cloud cover, but we're just starting to see a peak of sunshine coming through. And that's going to be kind of the trend today. Before I get to our forecast details, take a look at this must-see video. Cyclone Pam for that damage and destruction. We'll continue to follow that story throughout the day today. We've got some sunshine in the forecast, but we do also have some rain. We are going to be seeing showers through the evening commute. Cold front comes through. The rain starts to cool down. It's not going to transition into mixing because temperatures won't be cold enough until probably tomorrow morning. We're looking at about 1, but by then the rain will have moved out. We are going to see some sunshine throughout the day tomorrow, but much cooler temperatures. About 5 millimeters of rain throughout the GTA today. We are going to be seeing high pressure move in behind it, but with that, we're going to see a northerly wind and temperatures are going to cool down. We're still going to be above the freezing mark, but our temperatures throughout the GTA for the next few days will be below our seasonal average. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on this Monday. It is March the 16th, 44 minutes after 7 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds. Well, we had a great weekend, full of vim, vigor, and vitality because you got the kids home this week, a lot of you I know, and you'll need that energy.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy week, that's for sure, for lots of people. Kevin Yard is at a great spot for March break activities. He's at the International Home Show in Canada Blooms. And Kevin, you just sent me a great picture of you smelling armadillos that were like the size, armadillos, not armadillos.
Armadillo, that would be an interesting shot. Are these amaryllises?
Yes.
Amaryllises?
No, they're armadillos.
Yes. Oh, Kevin, you were sniffing armadillos again. That's bad.
Kevin.
No. Amaryllis. Yeah. Now, you know what? This is actually the largest home and garden show in North America, and
Absolutely, Kevin. Please do. It's spectacular. All right, before we get to your long-range details, I'm going to send things over to Tom for an update on traffic. Mix of sun clouds throughout the day today. Perfect day for me to take a nap. Apparently I need one. We are going to be seeing some showers moving through. We are going to be seeing cold temperatures behind this cold front. We are going to be seeing a mild day today, 9 degrees, but then behind this cold front, we're looking at daytime highs around 1, 2, maybe even 3 degrees for the next couple of days. Reason being, we've got northerly winds coming in. We'll stay above the freezing mark, but below our seasonal average. Good morning. You're watching the Weather Network. It's Monday. It is the 16th of March, 4 minutes after 8 o'clock. I'm Emily Vukovic.
I'm Tom Reynolds, and it is a fairly good start to the March break. A lot of new activities out there for adults and children alike, and I know one of them I would love to go do is where Kevin is this morning.
Oh, isn't it just amazing? He is at the National Home Show in Canada Blooms, North America's largest home and garden show. He's been doing some really cool stuff, and Kevin, what are you up to now?
they should know now.
Kevin, I was going to talk to you about that a little bit later on, too. All right, before we get to your traffic details, take a look at this must-see video. They're going to be digging out for quite some time. We'll talk about your long range as well coming up, but first, here's Tom. Well, we've got some sunshine in the forecast today, and we are going to see a daytime high of 9 degrees. It's going to be really quite pleasant. Cloud cover this afternoon, new system coming in. This one's going to be bringing us rain, and it's going to continue through the overnight, tapering off by tomorrow morning. All in all, we're looking at about 5 millimeters. Temperatures cooling down behind that cold front because the shift in the winds. We've got a northerly wind coming in, high pressure, so we'll see some sunshine, but below seasonal average temperatures. Well, we are going to be seeing a nice day today. We've got a daytime high of 9 degrees with some sunshine. Increased cloud cover by this afternoon. We've got some showers moving in, and then behind that cold front, we've got a cool down on the way. About 5 millimeters of rain by the time it's all said and done, and then our winds are going to shift direction. We're looking at a northerly flow. That's what's going to cool us down. We've got high pressure in place, so at least we're going to see some sunshine. Temperatures are going to be below our seasonal average, but at least we're going to be staying above the freezing mark for the next couple of days. Nice day today. We've got a mix of sun and cloud, daytime high getting up to 9 degrees. More cloud cover by this afternoon, and then we do have a system coming in that is going to be bringing in some showers through the evening and overnight. By tomorrow, temperatures are going to be cooling down dramatically behind this 5 millimeters of rain. Reason being, we're seeing a shift in the winds. So where we're getting a southerly flow today, we've got a northerly flow tomorrow behind the cold front. So our temperatures are going to be dropping fairly significantly. We're actually going to be quite sunny, which is good news, but temperatures are going to be below our seasonal average, even though they're staying above the freezing mark. By the weekend, new system coming in. It's one to watch. It's really going to be track dependent and timing dependent, but temperatures will warm up by Saturday. Good morning. It is Monday. It is the 16th of March. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Weather Network. 44 minutes after 8 o'clock, I'm Emily Vukovic.
And I'm Tom Reynolds, and fairly good start today. We've got a new problem down at Park Lawn Lake Shore, holding up streetcars. We'll show you that coming up. And it's been, well, steady today with little crashes here and there, even though reduced volume.
Okay, well, that is kind of good news for people that are heading out, especially to March break activities, which is exactly where we're going to join Kevin Yard. He is in Toronto at the Canada Blooms. It's North America's largest flower and garden show, Kevin. Is that correct?
Yeah, just to put my feet back and relax. Okay, back inside of the studio. Canada Blooms, National.
Kevin has been smelling flowers, jumping on trampolines. Yeah, he's been working so hard. All right, we'll get to your long-range forecast details in just a few moments, but first, here's Tom with traffic. Well, we are going to see kind of a mix of sun and cloud throughout the day today, but mild temperatures heading up to 9 degrees. Showers moving in through the evening and overnight, and then we're going to be seeing a big dip in temperatures. About 5 millimeters of rain expected for much of the GTA, much of southern Ontario, really, even all the way up towards Ottawa and in through the Nickel Belt. Behind this system, our winds are going to shift, and that is why our temperatures cool down. Today, we're enjoying that southerly flow as we sit in the warm sector. For the remainder of the week, our winds are coming in from more of a northerly direction, so that is why our temperatures are going to be above freezing, but they're going to be slightly below the seasonal mark for the GTA. You can check out our website, theweathernetwork.com, for more science behind the weather videos. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Monday. It is the 16th of March, and of course, March break activities are in full swing. One of the most amazing places to be at this time of year is at the National Home Show in Canada Blooms Home and Garden, and that's exactly where we joined Kevin Yard. You've been learning a lot this morning, Kevin, haven't you? All right, thanks so much, Kevin. Man, I'm a little jealous today. I love gardening. That place would be great for me. I may have to go check it out this week. Sunshine throughout the day today. We're looking at about 9 degrees, and then we've got some rain coming in tonight, and that cold front is going to do some damage to our mild temperatures. We're not seeing a ton of rain. We're only looking at about 5 millimeters, but it's going to be a cold rain by the overnight because we're only looking at temperatures around 3 degrees. Once the system moves out, our winds shift to more of a northerly direction. High pressure moves in, so we are going to be seeing some sunshine for the next few days, but temperatures will be slightly below our seasonal average. Thanks, Chrissy. I'm Emily Vukovic. It is Monday. It is the 16th of March, and today we're going to see a pretty good day. Before I get to our forecast details, let's take a look at this video. It was kind of like a here we go again weekend. Some areas saw 30 to 40 centimeters of snow. Newfoundland's still in the thick of it right now. So we need to feel very, very fortunate with our forecast for today. We're seeing a daytime high of 9 degrees. It will start during your evening commute. So this afternoon looks pretty good with that increased cloud cover. There's the evening commute. There's the cold front. There's the cold rain behind it. And then we are going to see a dramatic decrease in our temperatures for the next couple of days. 5 millimeters of rain in the forecast. We are going to be seeing high pressure move in. So it's going to be sunny, even though it's going to be quite cool throughout the GTA. We're going to see sunshine right in through until probably Friday late afternoon. Then we'll start to see some cloud cover move in with this next system that we're watching. And it's really going to depend on the track and the timing of this to see what kind of precipitation we get. It looks as though temperatures could be cold enough for Friday for us to see a little bit of mixing. But then on Saturday, it looks to be rain primarily, and it will move out quite rapidly. We're seeing a daytime high of 5 degrees. So I think all in all, for much of the GTA, for March break activities, the weather is certainly cooperating. Thanks for joining us. It's Monday. It is the 16th of March. I'm Emily Vukovic. March break is officially in full swing, and there are lots of activities for you to do with the entire family. And we are going to join Kevin Yard, who looks like he's having a little bit too much fun to be getting paid this morning. Kevin. She's only 2.5, so I don't know how much she's into Spider-Man. I think she'd be interested in the animals, though, that's for sure. All right, before we get to your long range, take a look at this video. It's the time of year where this tends to happen, and it's such a nuisance. Water main breaks. Toronto's an old city. It's got old pipes. This is what happens when we have that freeze-thaw cycle. So it has just been a mess. Crews have been busy all weekend long. Today we're going to see some sunshine. We'll start to see some increased cloud cover by this afternoon, and then we've got some rain coming in. We are going to be seeing showers continuing through the overnight, clearing out by tomorrow morning. All in all, we're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain, so not a ton. It'll help melt a little bit of that snow. Clearing out your storm drain. I can't remind you enough because that's what will help reduce the flooding risk. Behind the system, we've got winds coming in from the north, so our temperatures are going to be cooling down, unfortunately. The good news is that we're going to see some sunshine. The bad news is that we're going to be a little bit below our seasonal average. Thank you so much for that expertise, Mark Robinson. I'm Emily Vukovic. You can check out more science behind the weather videos at our website, theweathernetwork.com. It's Monday. It is March the 16th. And before I get to your forecast details, take a look at this must-see video. We'll continue to follow that story throughout the day. Our forecast looks great. We've got some sunshine, daytime high of 9 degrees, and so much colder, and I will show you why. Sunshine throughout the afternoon, increased cloud cover by this evening. We are going to be seeing those showers probably start during your evening commute and then through the overnight. That's where we're going to see kind of the heavier bands of rain, and then it will start to clear up by tomorrow morning. But behind that cold front, our winds are shifting to more of a northerly direction, so we're going to get kind of that push of cold air. We're looking at about 5 millimeters of rain throughout the GTA. It's going to be a cold rain to end off because tomorrow morning we're really looking at temperatures hovering around the freezing mark or 1 degree. And then behind the system, there's that northerly wind. But the good news is that we do have high pressure in place, so we are going to be seeing some sunshine. Now we're keeping an eye on the system to our south. This area of low pressure could be bringing us the potential for some mixed precipitation, and then switching over to rain as we kind of get into that warm sector. So ahead of that warm front, that's where we can see that mixing for Friday, and then Saturday as we get in that warm sector, that push of southerly wind, that's when we get up to about 5 degrees. But until then, make sure you get out and enjoy the sunshine, even though temperatures are going to be a little bit below our seasonal average, but still above the freezing mark. Thanks, Chrissy. It is Monday. It is the 16th of March. March break is now into full swing, and there's so many wonderful activities for you to do with the entire family. And Kevin Yard joins us from one of them. He is at the National Home Show, Canada Bloom's largest garden and flower expo. And Kevin, what's going on behind you there? That looks like a lot of fun. I wonder if they have bouncy castles. My daughter loves a good bouncy castle for the backyard. All right, before we get to our forecast details, take a look at this. They have seen a lot of snow this winter, and today it's Newfoundland's turn. We're going to be following that story throughout the day. If you've got travel interests, well, you may want to call ahead. There could be some serious delays. We are going to be seeing some sunshine throughout the day today. Cloud cover by this afternoon, and then the cold front comes through. We're going to see some showers through the evening commute, through the overnight, clearing by tomorrow morning. But notice the difference, the winds. They've shifted. We're going to see about 5 millimeters of rain, and with those shifting winds, temperatures are going to be dropping significantly. So not only are we going to be cooler, we are going to be sunny. Wait, I should say that in a different way, but okay, I'll say silver lining. We're going to be cooler, but we're going to be sunny. We are going to watch this system to our south. Could bring us some mixing in time for the weekend. Thanks so much for joining us on this Monday. It is March the 16th. I'm Emily Vukovic. Before I get to our forecast details, let's take a look at this must-see video. It's the time of year, and this weekend Toronto got hit hard by water main breaks. That freeze-thaw cycle that we're going through. Toronto's an old city. It's got old pipes, and this is what happens. So road crews were certainly busy this weekend, that's for sure, with that and potholes. Yeah, they're busy guys this time of year. All right, for us today, we're looking at a daytime high of 9 degrees. That's really mild. It'll all clear out, but look at the dramatic difference in our temperatures. They decrease. So we've got some sunshine on and off throughout the day today. Quite a bit of cloud cover through late afternoon. Showers begin through the evening, continue through the overnight, and then they start to clear up by tomorrow morning. But notice the shift in the winds. Today, we're going to be getting that southerly flow because we're going to be right in that warm sector. But then by tomorrow, winds shift to more of a northerly direction, cooling us down. Rainfall amounts, we're looking at about 5 millimeters. That'll help melt a little bit of snow, but be a good neighbor. If you see a storm drain that's got ice and snow and everything's all clogged in it, clean it out to reduce flooding issues. Once the system moves throughout tonight and into tomorrow morning, we're going to see high pressure move in, but that northerly wind, that's what's going to stick around for the next couple of days, and that is what it's going to keep us below our seasonal average, but above the freezing mark.